guys, it's Grayson with Celozo, and today we are going to be talking about what we look for in an account audit. So an account audit is one of the most important steps we take for the newest signups for Celozo. It's basically a checkup on the overall health of the account. We look at anything from the listing quality to the number of keywords to your ACoS targets to your budgets. It's pretty much a full overview of the account. The first video of this series, we are going to be discussing the listing quality. So let's get started with some good examples. So for this first example here, we have a garlic press. So this is a very high rated product. It is very well established. It's pretty much the ideal listing. We like to use this Helium 10 tool here. It's the Chrome extension, and it just rates your listing based off of this criteria listed in the window. So of course it starts with photography. You've got at least 5 or 7 images, and they are high quality, they're the right dimensions. Another thing worth mentioning is the lifestyle images. So you want social proof, you want people using your product for whatever reason. That will greatly improve your conversion rate. People love to see these lifestyle images. Next on the list is the actual content of your listing. So right here we've got a great title. It's built out, it's got good keywords, it has differentiators, and all 5 bullet points are right here. And of course we have the enhanced brand content at the bottom. So this is where you can really tell people about your brand. You have some more lifestyle images, you have a comparison module. So you really want to build out this listing to have as much content and as much brand information as possible. And then the last criteria is going to be the rating and then the number of reviews. So this here has, 10 or more reviews. We tend to say anywhere from 10 to 20 is a good place to start advertising and investing in PPC. And if you have a review or a rating that is less than 4 stars or above, you're really going to want to work on that before you invest too heavily in PPC, because the conversion rate will suffer when you have lower reviews. Amazon has multiple ways to try and combat the negative reviews or try and get them removed. You can always upvote the positive reviews to have them go to the top of the review section, and just things like that. Just to consider before you invest too heavily in your PPC and it turns out your conversion rate isn't good. With that being said, you don't really need 10,000 reviews to make it work, but this is pretty much the ideal listing with the 10 out of 10 evaluation score. All right, guys, so here is a listing that has a much lower evaluation result. This is more common on account audits when we have new sellers coming to us. This is obviously a product that is in the launching phase. So if we come over here and see why it's knocking some points off of this score, we can see that the pictures are not as high quality as the previous example. The title, it's really short. So this is where you're going to want to build it out as much as you can with relevant keywords as well as differentiators or just things that make your product unique. The next one is going to be the description. So let's take a look down here. Yeah, so this is basically empty. No enhanced brand content, no comparison modules, no information about the brand or the product. It's just sort of the basic facts. So this is really where you can communicate to customers all the things about your product and what makes it unique and better than the other products. So it's really going to hurt your conversion rate when you just don't have any information about it. And lastly, there are no reviews. So this one's tricky. Before investing in PPC, you're definitely going to want to get at least 10 to 15 reviews on here. If you pay for the most expensive clicks to get your ad to the very top slot, this listing could be on the very first page. And with low desirability on here, the conversion rate is going to suffer and Amazon is going to lower your indexing score. So it's definitely not worth paying for the ads when your evaluation result is something as low as this. So you're really going to want to optimize this, invest in creating some more brand content on here, some better photography, and just waiting for those reviews to come in. So that about sums it up for part 1 of what we look for in an account audit. Be sure to check out the next video.